dear student. Today our next part of this chapter, that is work, energy and power. This is part 5. In this part we will discuss about various forms of energy. Okay. Our topic is different form of energy. Different form of energy. As you know that in nature there are various form of energy that is exist. Okay. So your first form of energy is your mechanical energy. Okay. Mechanical energy. Okay. This mechanical energy also consists of two parts. One is your potential energy and then other one is kinetic energy. Okay. So second part of this energy is the main source of energy, that is solar energy. Solar energy. Third one is your heat energy. Okay. Fourth is your sound energy. Okay. Fifth one is your magnetic energy. Sixth is your electric energy, electrical energy. Okay. Then seventh is your nuclear energy. Wind energy. Wind energy. Tidal energy. Geothermal energy. Okay. Geothermal energy. Etc. So altogether there are 12 forms of energy generally exist in nature. So today I will first explain you the mechanical energy. So this is the first form of energy, your mechanical energy. This mechanical energy is of two types. One is your potential energy. Potential energy. And second one is your kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. Okay. This potential energy can be also divided into two parts. That you can say gravitational potential energy, gravitational potential energy, and another is elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy. So potential energy, as far as the definition of potential energy is concerned, energy possessed in a body by virtue of its position or configuration is termed as your potential energy. Here the position related to your gravitational potential energy. Okay, because whenever a body is kept up to a certain height, okay, then definitely on that body, when it is kept up to a certain height from the earth's surface, that means that body is acted by the gravitational pull of the earth towards its center. So that energy is your potential energy due to its position. And elastic potential energy is the energy when a body is acted upon by a deforming force and the body changes its shape, and the body changes its shape and size due to the force applied on it. Then there is some work done takes place to deform the body by that force. So that work done is stored in that body as your elastic potential energy. So when this deforming force is removed, then that body will try to regain its original shape and size. So such energy is your elastic potential energy. And you see this gravitational potential energy, that right now I had explained you that whenever a body is kept up to a certain height, then that body is acted by the gravitational pull, and the direction of that force is towards the center. So while you are lifting the body up to a certain height, then in that time what will happen? You have to do some work to raise the body from earth's surface up to a certain height. Then that work done will be stored in that body as your potential energy. Okay, clear? Okay. So your first topic is your potential energy. Okay, potential energy. So your first part, you have to derive one expression of your potential energy. Suppose a body, let us consider a body is to be raised up to a height of 8 meter from the earth's surface, then the amount of force required to lift it up, then the amount of force required to lift the body equal F. The amount of force required to lift the body equal your F, and F must be equal to the weight of the body. So this force is your mg. If the body is having mass m, and then to lift the body up to a certain height, you will have to apply a force equal to the weight, and weight is measured in terms of m into g. And this height, when it reaches up to a certain height, and you know the height is your h meter, that are also written, and displacement of the body must be equal your h meter. That means that is the height. So what will happen? You have to do some amount of work. So therefore amount of work done is your W must be equal to F into D. So here displacement is your H. So that means, and F is your mg into H. So finally your work done is mgh. So finally your work done is mgh. So this work done is stored in the body in terms of your potential energy. This work done is stored as potential energy. So therefore potential energy equal mg and h. Okay, clear? So the expression of potential energy is mgh. Okay, now I have to remove it. So the next topic is the expression for your kinetic energy. So expression for kinetic energy. This is also a part of your mechanical energy. Here the energy possesses in a body by virtue of its motion. Okay, the energy possesses in a body by virtue of its motion is termed as your kinetic energy. Energy possesses in a body by virtue of its motion is termed as kinetic energy. It is denoted as your Ke. Okay. Suppose let us consider. Now I have to derive the expression. Let us consider a body of mass m kg. Let us consider a body of mass m kg is acted upon by a force of F Newton. So the body is acted upon by a force of F Newton and acquired a velocity of v meter per second and thereby covered a distance of s meter along the direction of force. Along the direction of force. Okay. Then amount of work done. Then you see, when this body is accelerated, this body is acted upon by force F and acquired a velocity v. So we said also consider that the body was initially at rest. Here you have to determine how much acceleration the body acquired due to the action of force. Since here u means initial velocity is 0 meter per second and final velocity is your v. Okay, and displacement of the body, displacement is your s meter. Okay, so now you have to find out the acceleration. So we know that v square minus u square equal to as. Clear? So here u is your 0, that means v square equal to 2as. Since u, the body initially at rest, so you have got the expression of v square as your 2as. Clear? So therefore your A means acceleration, how much it acquired, because you have to measure the force, how much force is to be required. So here A equal v square by 2s. A equal v square by 2s. This is your say equation 1. Got it? So magnitude of force applied is your m into a. So therefore you put the value of your A. So therefore F equal m into E. E means m into E is your v square by 2s. V square by 2s. Say this is your expression 2. Here we have calculated the magnitude of force applied to acquire the acceleration of a meter per second square. So this force is to required, and after that acceleration, when it cover a displacement of s meter, the body acquire a velocity v. So now work done by this force, now work done by the force is measured by F into S, because the displacement is along the direction of force. So here F is your m into v square by 2s into s. So s cancel. So here you can see that this can be rewrite as your 2 can be written as half into m into v square. This is your this work done is stored as kinetic energy on the body. This work done is stored, or you can write acquired as in kinetic energy of the body. So therefore kinetic energy is equal half m v square. Okay, clear? So this much is sufficient for today. Next day again we will come up with another video regarding this chapter. Okay, bye.